That's Hacksaw Jim Duggan's entrance theme. Do you love hearing that song, Jim?
I tell you, that can't help get you fired up. Matter of fact, I got a go one right now. You know, gets the blood flowing, gets the hair standing up in the back of my neck, gets old Hacksaw Jim Duggan ready for some bacon!
Oh, yeah, you put the ho with bacon, you go, ho, bacon!
Yes, it works well together.
I love it.
You're here for Bacon Fest.
Yes, this is my second time here with Bacon Fest. I had such a good time last year, you know, and of course I got up this morning, I had some bacon and eggs, I'm going to have a BLT for lunch and maybe a bacon casserole for dinner. Woo! It's bacon, bacon, bacon for Hacksaw this weekend. Forget moderation, I'm eating, tough guy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, last year when I saw you at the Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival, you had the 2x4, but wasn't it painted like bacon?
It's a bacon board, brother. Having a bacon board, and last night, of course, we crowned the Bacon Queen downtown, and I had a nice bacon jumpsuit, man. It looked just like Elvis' jumpsuit, rhinestones, bacon, I tell you.
I saw it on...
Honky Tonk Man's a little upset.
That?
Well, they had it specially made. I can't tell you where it's at, you know.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. How many 2x4s have you signed in your life, if you had to guess?
I sign a lot of wood, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I tell folks this is a lot easier than a 10-foot python to carry around. You know, my buddy Jake the Snake Roberts, everywhere he went, he had to lug around that python. I walk in the building, I'm like, can somebody find me a board?
Can you ever try to take that through the airport?
What, the 2x4?
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know, when I go over to Europe, because everything's metric over there, in the old days I used to use like a drill team guy would use a rifle. I had to have a specially made case to carry my 2x4 in. So I'm going through customs over in Italy. They stop me, you know, they're checking the board piece by piece, and the guy says, "What do you do with board?" So I got all the wrestlers with me. I said, "I'm building a house piece by piece." You know? And so the guy said, "Sit over there." So 2 hours later, I'm going, "I'm sorry."
I was kidding.
Don't joke with the custom guys, as we can verify. You know, some of our Icelandic friends didn't make it in for Bacon Fest. Yeah, they got stopped at the airport. They were smuggling.
Oh.
Smuggling bacon. They tried to bring in some Icelander bacon down here.
Did they really?
And they couldn't get into the country. They stopped them, you know.
Who hates bacon that much? Come on.
You know, you can only imagine being in the lockup. They're like, "Well, what are you in here for?"
Bacon.
Smuggling bacon.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm going to smuggle bacon in you now. Hacksaw Jim Duggan's here, of course, Hall of Fame wrestler.
I got to see the ring.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you got a ring.
Yeah.
They give you a ring when you're in the Hall of Fame?
They give you a nice Hall of Fame ring. Of course,
That's
it's
cool.
nothing like the NFL stuff. You know, I always joke. People say, "How many diamonds are in that WWE Hall of Fame ring?" I said, "Diamonds, it's a chunk of gold."
Yeah.
But it's great to have. And, of course, our marquee show is coming up in April, WrestleMania. And, of course, my good friend Jake the Snake is being inducted this year into the Hall of Fame. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
And Jake the Snake, he's had some problems over the years,
Jake's
right?
had a lot of trouble.
But he's turned it around. And correct me if I'm wrong, is he the one that hooked up with Diamond Dallas Page and his yoga program? I mean, it's a surreal sight. If you ever saw...
There are wrestlers that do yoga?
Real Sports had this
We're
thing
people.
about... Yeah.
I would love to see that.
It was...
I bet you would. Show you after the show, lady. Oh, bacon!
You got to wear the tiny shorts.
But they're showing the Diamond...
Probably has them all.
Yes, and
DDP
and
got
patent
into
leather
this...
boots. I tell folks I work in short shorts and patent leather boots. They're like, "What kind of job you got, buddy?"
But you carry the 2x4, it all balances out.
I always got it with me.
But DDP has this yoga program that he stumbled on, and it cleared his mind. It got him back focused into life and all that. And he's found himself bringing Razor Ramon in, getting him back on track, and Jake the Snake.
Well, Razor is a pain in the butt when he's sober, and he's a pain in the butt when he's drunk. So
Have you?
But Jake, turned Jake's life around. You know, Jake's been in and out of rehab. I mean, he's struggled. It's well known how much trouble he's had with drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
But moving in with DDP, and you know, I'd say, you know, Jake looks great. Razor Ramon looks good. DDP's going down the tube, so he moved those guys in. No, they're all doing real good down there. Yeah.
So you got to be a part of. There's a new reality show coming out that you were talking about a little bit ago, and just lay the premise of this on Amy and Moose because I don't think they heard the conversation.
No, I didn't.
Well, you know, the WWE, they took 8 wrestling legends, took us out to Palm Springs, put us in Harpo Marx's mansion, took away our cell phones, no computers, no TVs, 5 weeks, and you put 5 A-type personalities into a house. That Tony Atlas, I about had it with him, I'll tell you.
Where are the salad tongs?
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. We did a lot of crazy stuff, and of course the WWE Network is coming out, and it's one of the marquee shows of the network.
So when's the network start, and when's the show going to be on?
I think it comes right off of one of the kickoff shows. I think the network's in February, I believe. Yeah, late February.
Okay.
Right before WrestleMania. It all ties together.
And who's in the house with you?
It's Tony Atlas, the pain in the...
Yeah.
I mean, Tony...
You can say Bud.
I wasn't going to say that, brother. And Tony Atlas, Roddy Piper, who was my roommate. Yeah, me and Piper became the first 2 days we just eyeballed each other. We didn't know, we didn't know each other. Then we became best friends, and we talk every other week. Now, Hillbilly Jim, of course, and then Pat Patterson, Gene Okerlund, Howard Finkel, and Jimmy Hart. They had 4 office guys and 4 wrestlers. It was a lot of fun. It was hard being away from home for 5 weeks and hard putting up a Tony Atlas. But I met one of my new best friends, Roddy Piper.
Oh,
so you guys never hooked up on the road or anything?
A little bit. Actually, we have a movie coming out March 28th. It's a big Hollywood production, Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies.
Oh.
So it may be a C movie, but me and Piper, we had...
if Sharknado can make it, I don't see why that can't make it.
Look for it on Sci-Fi, March 8th.
Yeah, if you look, if you like wrestling and you like zombies, I mean, we kill a lot of zombies. We did it in Parkersburg, West Virginia, to close down a sane asylum. And we had over 500 extras. The folks from Parkersburg came down, saved on makeup and everything. They just came. They
look like they're dead. So how was it working with Bruce Willis? Because I hear he does a cameo in this one.
If it does, it was a real short cameo. Because I got they said it was a 2-week shoot. I got my plane ticket. I was there for 8 days. I'm like, uh-oh, I don't make it to the end of the movie. I'm zombie meat.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, he's going to be at Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival tomorrow at the Iowa State Fairgrounds. Enjoying him some bacon. I imagine you've been keeping track of WWE and wrestling today. How has it changed when you were in it, actively wrestling, and now? What's the difference?
I was just up at we just had our Royal Rumble up in Pittsburgh this past weekend. Had over 17,000 people in the building. And that's one thing about WWE that people don't realize. They actually hold the record for most arenas in the whole world. Because, we use very little bit of the arena. It's just a wrestling ring. Everything else is seats. And that's also, I'd like to give the NFL guys the business, especially with the Super Bowl coming up. We're world champions. I'm like, world champions? You guys been to Japan, Australia? What's this world? They're like, well, we've been to Europe. I'm like, that's like going to the West Coast. Come on, Europe. It's surprising the appeal of WWE around the world. Since the 30-plus years I wrestled in every state in the Union, every province in Canada, in 23 different countries. It's amazing the appeal. Thank goodness, though.
Yeah, boy, Vince McMahon's been doing something right all these years, right?
Well, it's a popular show. It's my day it was 2 guys out there in trunks and boots. I know you like that, young lady. But then they're rolling around wrestling. Now it's like any entertainment business. There's costumes, there's music, there's fireworks. Because we're competing against the NFL and the NBA for that entertainment dollar, and we want to offer the folks a great night out. And that's what happens. A lot of folks are critical of professional wrestling, but never actually been to the show. I said, come to the show, keep an open mind, and 99% of the time you're going to come out and say, hey, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You boo the bad guy, cheer the good guy. The more you clap, the better I do.
There's a drama there. It's a drama.
Yeah, we took Moose too. You can come in and enjoy the show, or you can go sit in a movie for 2 hours like this.
No, we took Moose too, and we sat ringside for SmackDown. I want to say
that was years ago,
and it was just fun.
Yeah,
it's just fun to go.
You know what I found was really fun when we did the wrestling thing at Jacobson Center, where the Bacon Fest wedding's going to be. B-sox and I were involved in the actual show. Like, I played the heel manager. And b-sox was the, what's the good guy called?
Face.
Babyface.
Yeah, the face manager, whatever. And I tell you, I had a blast playing the heel.
Perfect casting. Just talking with you. I can tell you why you're the bad guy, brother.
Hey, shut up, Duggan!
I've got feelings too, buddy.
He about got his ass kicked.
Yeah, I had people in the audience like...
He hit, what'd you do, like through
I threw a drink in some audience member's face.
I can't understand why they get mad at you.
Well, the funny thing is the guy who arranged the thing is a roommate with that guy. And I said, you sure I can do that? It's like, yeah, he's cool. He's an actual pro wrestler, too, in town. He gets it. He understands it. Okay. So I threw it in his face like, hey, dude, what the... You know, and I'm like, yes, shut up, idiot. I'm like, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just
brother,
joking, I
I
was just
tell you,
joking.
go ahead and throw that drink in Brooksy's face. It's okay. I know him. Don't listen to a wrestler.
Brooks will wipe his tongue around his lips, but there's no vodka in there. All right, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. We'll see you at Blue Ribbon Bacon Festival tomorrow at the Iowa State Fairgrounds.
Looking forward to it. This is my second time at the Bacon Festival. I'm looking forward to bacon. I'm looking forward to all the fans coming out. And you know, it's just not bacon. They're going to have music. They're going to have wrestlers. It's going to be a good time.
We're going to have a wedding.
A wedding? All right. I get to kiss the bride. I tell you, I'm Jim.
He's going to say, hi, I'm Jim.
I get to kiss the bride.
Stupid News is coming up. Thanks, Jim.
Let's do it one time together. Oh, bacon!
I wear slippers.